There, you see? You fit in and no one will stop you from walking away. But as this one said, Ilsil is most impressed with his newest bauble. But the undead are a threat to all of Khenarthi's Roost. If you want to, you could search the Khenarthi told you how the hurricane dashed the fleet into Khenarthi's Roost. Now the sea vipers are picking at the bones of our ships. Straight. Oh, there's far less glamorous work to be done in Mistral, at the northern end of the island. Let's meet up there, after you've done what you decide to do.
Can any of you hear me? Where are you? You there? Have you seen my squad? We were all on a little Alkosh, part of the Dominion fleet sailing for Khenarthi's Roost. Then I thought I heard one of them calling out, but the ocean twists up sounds. I'm sure my squad made it to shore alive. Dominion Marines constantly defy the sea's attempts to drown us, but hurricanes are another matter. Our ship's hold was packed full of an old Bosmer healing remedy. The labels say torchbug treacle, but Marines call it glowgy. Squat creatures made of teeth, claws, and endless hunger. I've heard their cries up and down the beach since. Good luck. Do me a favor. If you find them before
This work never ends.
Strike from the sides. Crescent.
I lost a lot of friends in that storm. Give me some good... I saw her swept overboard in that damn storm. Held on to the rigging long as I could, but it tore the skin off my palms. If I can't hold a weapon... Blow juice? Used to think this stuff was only good for practical jokes on snowy days. Once I can heft spleen shanker, I'll hope they appreciate their good fortune when you find them.
Who are you? Were you part of the alive? Good. That's good. Wave smashed me against the ship. Tastes like sandals boiled in mint perfume. Good. I'll find Sergeant...
Bless Ifra. I'm glad you came by. She's alive. I suppose that's some luck amidst all this wreckage. Can't say the same for my leg. Glow juice? By the gods, it just might. Soon as I can stand on my own. Lieutenant Gellin dragged me out of the water. He'll want to know Sergeant Furion and the rest of the squad are all right.
Turns out my squad were the ones who found me. Ever consider a career as a Dominion Marine? You'd make... What do you mean? Some kind of sacrifice? This is too big for my squad to handle. We need to combine our forces and find who murdered Lieutenant Kellen. Wait, take this. I found some glow juice while I was looking for my squad.
You want a slick-arsed sea viper or a cabbage-mouthed castaway? State your business. The hurricane killed hundreds of Marines. Why does it matter if one of them died in the cave? Oh. Well, the Prowler is like a hen in a wolf den until she's seaworthy again. And I'm sure they'll be as useful as they were in the hurricane. Should they care to prove... Oh, and our Sunsighter. It must have fallen overboard when we beached. Sure, talking barnacles on the arse. They're all... Captain Jimala uses it to navigate. The pride of the long coast. We'll sail for the... Joan and Jode. Don't let the captain hear you say that. Pirate Captain Jimala took over the Prowler a few years ago. She's smart, cunning, and deadly.
These aren't Dominion sailors. They're privateers. We'll show that old sea cat what Dominion Marines can do. Edalus is the best scrounger in the regiment. If you want, I can send him out to look for a helmsman's wheel. Suit yourself. Anything else we can do? Onglorn is our best tracker. He can recover the Sunsighter in no time. Have it your way. What else needs doing? All right. I appreciate what you've done for us.
That was fast. All right. I said I'd consider it. Captain Jimala is the only one who can make something you'll want to hear. You just made the Prowler seaworthy. And Captain Jim...
Due to your efforts, the Prowler is free to sail once the tide comes in. Those Marines did their part as well. Our lookout watched the Sea Vipers drag a Dominion Marine into a cave. Later, he saw your friend. Before we understood the danger, I sent my crew to scavenge among the shoals, so the Sea Vipers happened. Now there's a new storm brewing, and I fear they're the cause of it.
The Sea Vipers are insane! They're trying to create... Sir Verkvild and I were scavenging for a replacement helmsman's wheel when the Sea Vipers and those filthy Maormer dragged my mates up and tied them to these serpent-shaped statues. Then, yes, I'm sure of it. It was a terrible sight. The Sea Vipers was the Maormer wore lodestones on their wrists. It let them ignore those lightning.
sea vipers are insane!
They won't kill me today!
What do you want?
Sur and Werkwild return just after the skies cleared up. Then we'll finish repairs and shove off at high tide. Oh, your marine friends fended off sea vipers while you rest.
Get off our supplies!
We've got some flooding in the hold, Captain.
Come no closer. Heed my words. You endanger more than your life. A foolish spirit. My ambition brought me low, but I won't allow it to happen to another. But how? Are you strong enough to resist their call? Could you bring them to the shrine and finish what I did not? Heed. The curse upon each tome is designed to feed souls to oblivion. But if you are able to... On the shores of Khenarthi's Roost, beyond the town of Mistral, it is lit by an ever-burning...
Finally, Beza Joe will find this fabled brush. What? What is that? Please, no. This one will stop looking.
Dominion welcomes all who wish to join.
I hear your pain, oh. Windcatcher Plantation depends on the great tree, yet it sickens before my eyes. Do you see that strange miasma? It appeared on the great tree after the hurricane, like a sickness. I've done what I can. There's a cave directly beneath us. I called a spirit there to heal the great tree's roots, but it hasn't returned. Would you see what holds the spirit back? I can feel the spirit's frustration. It wants to help the great. The spirit is old and powerful. It seeks to move from root to root, aiding the great tree as... I'm uncertain. If so, the spirit must be protected from harm while it heals. The great tree shields Windcatcher Plantation from the winter winds and keeps our settlement shaded from the... When the wind goddess Khenarthi first traveled across the heavens, legends say she grew tired.
Been a Quama master for over a decade. I'm not afraid to admit when I'm up to my neck in dropping. Ever try piloting a ship through a hurricane while your entire cargo of Quama eggs hatch and go bug nuts? Been there. They always get surly after hatching, but these Quama are downright unsociable. I tried to stop them from and Quama didn't take to it, whatever it was. I heard them munching on it, same as those roots. If they'd stop eating those giant roots, they might get better. But I don't blame...
Praise Ifrei. The miasma has cleared. Yet I sense this begins a new chapter for the great tree. The Quama will soon learn the cave is their nest and treat the spirit as their queen. Together, they'll guard the cave.
I don't know how I feel about these strange bugs, but...
Don't believe her lies.
All this wasted effort. Blasted creatures get into everything. First the hurricane, then rats from the sea. What next? Dominion inspectors. Headwoman Harani requested their aid to stop smugglers. We're honest, hairy, squirmy, squeaky little rats. They've infested the plantation since the storm. Find out why Cindertail's Sench tigers roll on their backs instead of filling their bellies. At best, the inspectors will recommend our moon sugar. To the east, the plantation burns. Was it due to the When moon sugar runs dry, people turn to smugglers. With smugglers, find out why Cindertail's Sench tigers roll on their backs instead of filling. At best, the Ha! You pull this one's tail, yes? A white powder, very sweet, used as poison. Skooma peddlers claim a At best, the inspectors will...
Want to buy a carpet? How about 3? They aren't good for much else. Do not eat the rats, this one says. Do they listen? No! They already did. That's not with sugar bellies. These useless scents could only kill. Go inside, lock the doors, wait until they leave? No. Let the thunderbugs nest nearby. They defend their deal. Undoubtedly, but they'd hesitate to harm the eggs once you possess. Wonderful! Save some.
We did not expect you so soon, Inspector Palma.
One must arrive early.
The truth. But we have nothing to hide, Inspector. I could use a break.
Sir.
Clever luring thunderbugs out of their mounds like that. Excellent. Our gracious Inspector has been most patient with us. Joan and Joe dance kindly with you, Walker. Whatever the findings of our... Will you be staying with us long, Inspector?
As long as necessary. One can only tolerate so much fresh air.
Truly. Then we'll endeavor to make your stay comfortable.
Don't fret over much. If my duty requires it, I can tolerate such rustic accommodations.
Knowledge is power.
As part of the Dominion, you will gain security.
At last. This book had best be worth the price. What? What is that? Wait! I only wanted to make something beautiful.
Hush, Father. I won't leave your side. Father burns in the fire. My brother missing. Srendar, show mercy! Our moon sugar storehouse has caught fire. Father thought to save our livelihood. He ran inside. Father tried to save our alchemical tools. Please return quickly with the tools. If I can't trade them for medicine, you know of moon sugar, yes? The moon sugar cane grow. We must pay our debts. If our neighbors own more land, yes, our crops came in much bigger this season. Yes, Zabanma shares a temper with hurricanes.
I haven't seen you around the island before. In the name of Thalmor, what's your business here? Ah, the shipwreck. Worst hurricane I've seen in decades. If you're headed through this plantation, watch your step. I should get back to our inspection. If you see anything suspicious, not yet. As an act of goodwill, the Thalmor Inner Council sent us to aid headwoman Dominion government. I'm an officer charged with keeping the peace. Saw him on the way in. We gave his daughter some medical supplies, but he looked...
Get off my family's land. If you plan to loot my family's plantation, I will... Too late, sugar thief. The fire destroyed every last calcinator. Wait, you lie! My father left yesterday to trade in Mistral, didn't? We lost our last harvest to the thunderbugs, despite the debt. Asbira bought alk. My sister despises sand under her claws. But recently, I'll destroy it. With the money we spent to rebuild. My sister placed colorful seashells near... I should really go check on my father. It is death in a bottle. The still moon, not for long. I...
You think you can steal from the cross-tree bandits?
You there! Come here! I asked around. Nobody from the shipwreck remembers seeing you before Eagle Strand. That farmer shook himself to death. You think I don't recognize a skooma overdose when I see one? That I don't know why skeevers are buying time to get your story straight? Go ahead.
My father is dead. And now this Dominion outsider wants to throw me in. Then Officer Lorin found nothing in the storehouses but suspicion. What's right is allowing us to recover from tragedy, not suffer more of it.
All right, you've had enough time. Where's the skooma? That's a lot of skooma. I had my doubts, but I'm glad you came to your senses. Now, what should I do with you? What else are you hiding? Explains why cross-tree bandits popped up all around the island. If they're running more and more... That sack of skooma bought your freedom, and a reward for your cooperation. Now stand... Get up, scum. This is what you get for brewing skooma. It's a long walk to Mistral. Don't try anything stupid.
This one understands.
Soldier, keep watch. Head to Mistral in the morning.
Revelations await. Don't believe her lies.
Whew! Harder than expected. Let's see if it was worth it.
Now you die.
Not now, not ever.
Please, a moment.
There's a terrible criminal among us.
Please, I need your help. My master's life is... I'm part of an expedition from Eagle's Strand. While we explored the Temple of the Morning Springs, the dead began to rise. The others fled, but my master never emerged. Aurelian taught me to... 2 magical wards seal the temple, marked by emblems of a scorpion and a spider. I have no doubt Aurelian can protect himself. But if he's trapped inside, we need to... My master and I had little to do after the shipwreck. When the locals mentioned a temple where the fountains... Ah, so you've met him. My master calls him Eel Kill. Something Aurelian thought it could be used to control the weather. Perhaps prevent another...
You have such intricate. Turn back. You aren't welcome. I'm whatever I wish to be. I change bodies like high elves change... Ah, the name for my newest outfit. His flesh sags a bit. Set foot in this temple and see for yourself. Such commendable. I tired of this. Leave or die. It matters not.
That can't be good. We need to get those wards down fast.
Spider weaves the web around its prey.
I'll disrupt the ward.
poison courses through its prey.
The cycle of the two moons seems to be the key to dispersing the barrier. The cycle of the two moons seems to be the key to dispersing the barrier.
The barrier is down. But before we proceed, I need to speak with you. When we entered the temple, that skeleton made it sound as though Aurelian was in grave danger. I won't let vague threat. The Dominion relies on Aurelian for his sound judgment. He's taught countless students the ways of Magicka, including some... Thank you. We should keep moving. We found the Morning Stone on that pedestal. Wait, that's Aurelian! What's he doing up there?
Ears that large and you still don't listen. Perhaps you need a... Why, I'm Uldor. I see your Dominion teaching. Never mind that accursed blue rock. I'm about to restore my wardrobe to its full glory. Oh, I believe I'll keep him. At least until my summon...
Leave Aurelian for now. We have to disrupt the summoning ritual. I'll destroy... It'll take a moment to weaken the circle. Keep the undead away from me! It's working! I'll weaken the next circle. our circle. We can do this. Help my master. I'm right behind you.
Stay back! Uldor! Get out of my body now!
Silence! None command Uldor!
I command you by the tears of the two moons, return to your prison.
Ah! That won't hold me for long.
You're Gathwin's ally, yes? Please disable these traps so she can make it to us safely. Oh, thank you, friend. I need a moment to recover. If you wouldn't mind. Despite all my knowledge, Uldor's influence over me was absolute. Only my pride. But we have a more pressing matter. As Uldor sensed my thoughts, I could sense his. Uldor was a powerful Malmo wizard who learned to separate his spirit from his body, even in death. The Morning Stone's endless water supply tied Uldor's spirit to his body. When ESO removed the Morning Stone from the temple, these gems focused the Morning Stone's power. Uldor had me remove them from his tomb. The centerpiece of this old Khajiit temple. After Uldor's reign of terror, the sea... No, which is why we must be the ones to enter the tomb. After he saw you through my eyes, he seemed convinced that to wear you would just... No, we must enter the tomb together.
Master, I know what you're planning. I won't let you throw your life away. Aurelian's plan is to let Uldor possess him. They'll both be sealed in the tomb. Aurelian is too important for the Dominion to lose. Besides, we both saw how the summoning ritual... Please, help me convince Aurelian. I will gladly seal myself in the tomb to spare my master. Uldor is a threat to all on this island.
We should hurry. Uldor won't be That's madness. I've experienced so many summers. My greatest accomplishment was watching Gathwin blossom into someone who far surpassed my own deeds. No, she... Then we should waste no more time.
You can't do this, Master!
The Dominion will thrive without me. It's far stronger than it knows.
Then I should recover the Morning Stone. Farewell, Aurelian. I
know, Gathwin. I know.
You! I won't wear a poisoned outfit.
I've reconsidered what our combined power can do, Uldor. I willingly give myself over.
I knew such power would tempt you. Very well.
Hurry! Place the tears of the two moons in the pedestals!
Wretched fool! I'll turn your friend to ash! I won't be mocked by soiled attire. not leave this tomb alive! You worthless rag! This tomb can't hold me forever!
Go quickly. I feel Uldor's weakness fade. Hurry, tell Gathwen of the plan's success. Uldor will sustain me. Better a living form than a dusty old skeleton, I suppose. I'd hoped for more.
It's done, isn't it? Aurelian is sealed inside. Forgive me. Uldor couldn't be allowed to roam free. Something had to be done. I'll ensure the Morning Stone remains guarded at all times. I should make a full report so the Dominion... No good comes from dwelling on the past. Aurelian lives, which means there's hope. He's a great man. Forgive me. You did so much to help a stranger. I won't... There you go. Hurry, it won't remain open for long.
Osmir, the fiercest of my warriors.